Wow, this is turning into a dramatic moment. Who would have thought her homecoming would turn into a battlefield? Little did she know her journey home would involve being mugged by two high schoolers, feeling like something out of a soap opera. But this time, she was determined to follow her instincts. She knocked them out with a brick as if gaming, then collapsed. Oddly, two mysterious figures snuck in and carried her home, like a fantasy scene. The next morning, she wakes up to find her toolbox laid out on the floor, with a note saying, "If you need help, contact this account." Talk about it. After some thought, she decided to reach out, only to find out the other party knows all about her past. She got so scared that she quickly blocked them. Looks like she has to keep those She decided to confess since she couldn't tell if she was a hero or a killer. But on the way to the police station, she got mugged again, and all the evidence vanished, as if some mysterious force was stopping her. After getting bandaged at the hospital, she was ready to leave when she stumbled upon an old guy on the floor. What's weird is, he knew her. This is getting bizarre. I'll take you there, just follow me, I know how to explain this. Thank goodness for this old guy, what a character. Back in the room, the old man pulled out his daughter's old videos, lost in memories. Recently, she was duped by two high school boys. Infuriating. Oh, this is just chilling. The judge labeled it as a case of free love, and the girl couldn't handle the humiliation, leading to a tragic end. It's frustrating that the killer's mother used her influence to pressure the girl's family into signing a settlement. What a twisted game of power. The old man, heartbroken, decided to take revenge. But when he found the bastards, his heart was in turmoil, so close to an emotional storm. But then he realized, right behind him, a mysterious figure was taking care of the revenge. What a twist. The old man thought about taking the fall for this hero, but when he went to confess at the station, his contradictory statements raised the cop's eyebrows. Just as he was about to leave, he got hit by the killer's mother and ended up in the hospital, where he ran into our mysterious hero. What a turn. The old man pulled out a stash of sleeping pills he had prepared earlier and chowed them down. He knew that only in death could he protect the hero in his heart. But fate had other plans. This hero seemed to be in hot water outside the hospital. Unbelievable. Just as he was about to take off, a mysterious figure showed up. Olive, the hero is back. I think I can help you. Not a weird person. Turns out the one who brought her home that night was this chubby guy, who sneakily collected all her info. Too wild. He believed she was the chosen one, even though her killings were accidents. Those who died were truly scum. After hearing this, the chubby guy invited her to join the fight against evil, but she hesitated. The chubby guy shared his backstory. When he was young, a killer broke in and brutally murdered his parents. Unthinkable. He realized that in order to get justice, he needed to become strong. But despite his best efforts, he discovered he just wasn't cut out for it. Realizing he had no other choice, he decided to leverage other people's strength. His first partner was someone named Matsumura. At first, Matsumura was genuinely fighting for justice, but as time passed, he transformed into a terrifying monster. So, they went their separate ways. The second partner was this old guy who had a strong stance but was just too timid. And thus, through a stroke of luck, he met this brave girl. Yet she still couldn't believe that she could judge someone's character just by instinct. What a shock. To test her superpowers, she strolled the street, passing a target. If she could feel him, it meant something. My daughter is a middle schooler now. How will I survive? After we've been here so long, the chubby guy showed up just in time, hacking into the guy's phone, exposing all sorts of grim videos. To make matters worse, this guy turned out to be the judge who acquitted the two high school boys. Totally unforgivable. At that moment, they formed a squad to clean up the scum, and every action from then on was about taking out the bad guys. But problems arose when this guy suddenly knocked on their door. Based on the victims' profiles, he figured it was the chubby guys doing. What a twist. The chubby guy and his partner Matsumura had previously been arrested by this guy, but were released due to lack of evidence. The crafty fellow indeed. This time, he deliberately came knocking, hoping to catch the chubby guy slipping up, and proceeded to surveil him 24/7. He saw a figure and understood the chubby guy had changed partners, prompting him to call his colleagues. He knew this guy was sharp and planned to leave no evidence behind, ready to go for the jugular. Just when he thought he was slick, he got nabbed. Turns out all my actions were live streamed. It turned out the chubby guy was one step ahead. He had a camera hidden behind the wallpaper. Talk about brain power. From then on, this guy dared not bother the chubby fellow anymore. But the chubby guy never expected. The long-lost Matsumura showed up out of nowhere. Matsumura claimed he disliked the existence of other underground organizations and threatened the chubby guy with a book. Inside the book, evidence against the heroine was recorded. Without hesitation, the chubby guy grabbed a baseball bat, ready to take down this demon. And at that moment, Matsumura immediately zeroed in on a couple arguing by the roadside, casually killing the man just like that. Thinking Matsumura would spare the woman, he surprisingly compelled her to write a goodbye note, ultimately killing her. At night, Matsumura arranged to meet at an abandoned dance hall, tension mounted. Matsumura gave her days to decide, threatening to give evidence to police if she refused Tricky. As they approached, her pupils dilated. She aimed to stab, but Matsumura reacted swiftly. In that instant, a gang burst in, and amid the chaos, the heroine made a hurried escape. Downstairs, she bumped into the chubby guy, and she questioned him on why he secretly snatched up her evidence. The chubby guy replied that he was afraid she'd end up just like Matsumura, a bit of an exaggeration, but values the concern. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe. We have more exciting content waiting for you.